Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're going to be looking at this 1/2-inch drive impact wrench from DeWalt. And so in the background, you'll see the Ingersol Rand one. We also did a review on that one, and we'll kind of be comparing these two together since they're pretty similar. And so basically, we're going to just remove some lug nuts that we torqued down to 145 foot-pounds and see how each of these do. This one is the XR, or extended runtime, 20 volt with 4 amp hour battery. And so it comes with 2 of these with the kit, as well as the charger. And the charger is the slightly bigger charger than you usually get because it is an XR battery. And it comes with 2 total batteries. So it's very similar to the Ingersol Rand one. The Ingersol Rand is the 7000 series. And again, there's a review video that I did on this one that I'll put in the video description if you want more of its specs. But we're going to basically use these two against each other just to see how they both do, because they're pretty similar. Size and weight, they're also very similar. The DeWalt one feels like it might be just a little bit lighter than the Ingersol Rand one. But otherwise, looking at the nose of them, they both seem to be pretty similar. Maybe the Ingersol Rand one, again, is just a little bit bigger. It looks like an air impact gun. On the Ingersol Rand, it's probably the same nose attachment. But anyway, one thing the DeWalt has that is very nice is the light. It's actually very bright, and it does make quite a difference when you're using the tool. So I'm going to give the DeWalt kind of a plus on that one. I think that it's a very nice feature to have, and I wish the Ingersol Rand one did have that. So again, the Ingersol Rand is the 7000 series and the W7000 series. And so what I like about the DeWalt as well is it has the QR code here on the side. And so when you have your camera open on a lot of new smartphones, as soon as you go to take a picture of it, it will pop up and give you a link that you can click on automatically. It'll recognize that. And so that will take you to DeWalt's page. And they have very good customer service and information. So I want to say DeWalt does a very good job with that. In this case, you can click on the owner's operator manual too, and it will come up. And it's a very high quality one too. So if you've ever lost your owner's operator manual, here it is. It's not going to get crinkled up or wet or lost. So very useful to have that. So as we look at the Ingersol Rand, you're looking at over $400, and it comes with 2 of the batteries. I believe they were the 3 amp hour batteries. So the DeWalt one's a 4 amp hour battery with 2 of those. They both come with a charger, but the Ingersol Rand was claiming 700 to even 1100 foot-pounds, where the DeWalt was saying 400. So we're going to see if it's really that much of a difference or not, and it depends on how they rate these, of course. The DeWalt was also quite a bit cheaper, just over $250, so it's quite a bargain. So what we did to test these out is we went ahead and took our torque wrench and made sure that our lug nuts were all the way down to 145 foot-pounds. So we did this on the Yukon since it has a higher rating. The Mustang was like 95 to 100 foot-pounds. So to really kind of test it, we're going to use this one. So we went ahead and made sure that these lug nuts were torqued all the way down, and so that each of them were even. And we're going to go ahead and just remove these. We lifted the wheel off the ground so it's slightly off the ground, so that it's the best way to take the lug nut off. And so here we are, 4 amp hour battery, 20 volt. We made sure we had our full charge on this. Got our full 3 green bars there. And so we're going to remove 1 lug nut each here, and then we'll skip to removing about 3 of them or 4 of them in a row, just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, so now for the Ingersol Rand, we'll go ahead and show you this has the 20 volt battery as well, and it does have its full charge too. So we're in the same boat here. So they both did the job. They both did a great job, and I think the Ingersol Rand had just a little bit more power behind it. So we went ahead and retorqued these between each of these tests, and here's a few of them in a row. Now, something to keep in mind, and something I liked about having the half-inch drive DeWalt one, is I have a lot of other DeWalt batteries. It's all interchangeable, so it depends on what other tools you might have. Now, just as a little teaser, I took my C3 Craftsman, which is a half-inch drive impact, 19.2 volt, and it wouldn't even take the lug nut off at all. In fact, it killed the battery, and I even went and switched the battery out, and again, still wouldn't do it with a new battery. Something I do want to show too, here's a 1/4-inch drive DeWalt. This is just a small little impact, and I put the 20-volt battery on it. It comes with a 20-volt battery. This was the XR battery, but at any rate, this is a much smaller tool, and this is the DFC885, I believe it was, and just to show you, this not only finished the job for the Craftsman, but I went to even other lug nuts that were also torqued down just to kind of show, and it took those off as well. So I think DeWalt makes some good quality tools if their 1/4-inch drive can even outperform. So anyway, this is just a quick little review. I think both of these impact guns do a great job, so it just depends. I think it's a bargain for $259 for this one compared to $411 for the Ingersol Rand. It just depends on what you're doing. If you just want this in your arsenal of tools with all the other ones with matching batteries, I think that's a great thing to have. Ingersol Rand, maybe you're going to use it for one thing only and go be taking tons of lug nuts off all the time for bigger trucks or something like that. So they are pretty similar. The DeWalt has the 4-amp-hour battery compared to the 3-amp-hour battery for the Ingersol Rand. They both come with chargers. So anyway, if you own either of these, let me know how they've held up for you. I'm glad to have both of them. I'll put them both to use, and I think they're great tools to have. So thanks for watching, and please check the video description for my other tool review video playlist for all the tools that I've done, and stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll also put Amazon affiliate links in the description as well if you want to find where you can purchase these. Thanks, guys.